People sense your presence long before they ever hear a single word from you. Quiet confidence speaks louder than any sentence you could ever say. You don't have to chase attention to appear attractive. You only need mastery over yourself. Most people try to impress by talking more, explaining more, or performing in hopes of being liked. But the harder they push, the more they lose that calm strength that creates true attraction. A grounded individual enters a room without noise or effort, yet everyone feels them instantly. Silent attractiveness has nothing to do with appearance. It comes from discipline, boundaries, and the steady authority you carry inside. When your mind is organized, people naturally respect you. When your emotions are steady, people feel secure in your presence. This is the type of magnetism that doesn't ask, doesn't beg, doesn't perform, yet pulls others in effortlessly. Today you'll learn 9 quietly attractive habits rooted in Stoic philosophy that help you stand out without trying and earn respect without many words. Comment: silent confidence is my strength. Habit 1. Virtue. This is the foundation of silent attractiveness. People notice your values before they ever register your voice. Nothing draws others in more powerfully than someone who lives by their principles. Character creates presence long before speech does. Most people try to attract through charm, humor, looks, or loud confidence, but real silent attractiveness comes from something deeper, something lasting. It comes from the integrity you embody when no one is watching. People can sense when you're steady, when you're rooted, and when you act from inner alignment rather than ego. The Stoics built their lives on 4 core virtues: wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. These are not just moral ideas, they are behavioral signals that radiate strength. When these virtues are active in your behavior, others feel it instantly. You stand out not because you're trying to, but because you're different from the noise, chaos, and inconsistency around them. Wisdom makes you intentional and measured with your words. People trust those who think before they speak. Justice shows in fairness, honesty, and treating people with dignity, especially when you gain nothing from it. Courage isn't loud or dramatic. It's the quiet willingness to uphold boundaries, tell the truth, and honor your values even when approval is uncertain. Temperance is your self-control, choosing discipline over impulse, calm over chaos, and patience over emotional outbursts. When you live by these virtues, you become the person others instinctively look toward. You become the calm in storms. You become someone people feel safe around. Silent attractiveness isn't about performing. It's about being the kind of person whose presence carries weight. Think about the people you quietly admire. They aren't the loudest. They don't seek validation. They move with clarity and you can feel it. This is the foundation. Everything you build, your confidence, your relationships, your influence, rests on the strength of your character. And in a world filled with distractions and superficial signals, a person who consistently shows virtue becomes magnetic. Practice. Before you speak, act, or respond today, ask yourself, is this wise? Is this fair? Is this courageous? Is this disciplined? Silent attractiveness begins with how you live, not how you look. Habit 2. Calm presence. Calmness is a language. Stillness is a signal. People are naturally drawn to those who remain centered while everyone else reacts. Most enter a room broadcasting their anxiety, their desire to be liked, or their need to prove something. Their energy rushes ahead of them, scattered, restless, loud. But someone calm, someone who walks in with steady breath and grounded posture, stands out immediately. They don't compete for attention, they become attention. Calm presence isn't about being emotionless, it's about emotional order. It's the discipline of managing yourself before your emotions take over. Stoicism teaches that the mind becomes powerful when it is quiet, not chaotic. People, whether they realize it or not, gravitate toward those who have mastered this inner silence. When your energy is calm, people open up around you. They trust you more quickly. They sense maturity instead of turmoil. They feel respected, not pressured. Calmness is a rare form of emotional leadership, expressed without words, without force, without needing to dominate. It shows in subtle behaviors. You don't rush your responses. You don't scramble for attention. You don't mirror someone else's panic. You breathe, observe, and respond with intention. Because of this, others unconsciously regulate themselves through you. Your presence becomes a stabilizing anchor. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, if something disturbs you, it's not the thing, it's your judgment of it. Calm people live by that truth. They interpret, not react. They filter chaos instead of absorbing it. They lower emotional intensity instead of matching it. Calmness is attractive because it's rare. It's attractive because it shows inner control. It's attractive because it proves you're not owned by the outside world. Practice. Use the Stoic 3-second method whenever emotions pull you. Inhale for 3 seconds. Relax your shoulders and jaw. Say internally, I choose my state. This small pause breaks impulse and restores command over your tone, body, and presence. Calmness is not weakness. It is focused strength. And nothing is more silently attractive than someone who stays grounded while the world moves fast. Habit 3. Speak less, mean more. Your silence has weight. Your words should have intention. Nothing weakens your attractiveness faster than talking too much, too quickly, or without direction. Many people use speech as filler, rambling to avoid silence, oversharing to feel accepted, or talking just to seem interesting. But the truth is simple. The quieter you are, the more others listen when you finally speak. Silence builds gravity. Precision earns respect. Stoic thinkers believed deeply in the discipline of speech, not because speaking is wrong, but because scattered speech reveals a scattered mind. Someone who chooses words with intention communicates strength without raising their voice and confidence without demanding attention. When you speak less, something powerful happens. People lean in. They sense that you don't waste energy. They sense that when you speak, it matters. This creates magnetism, not through volume, but clarity. Intentional speech looks like pausing before responding, thinking before sharing personal details, choosing statements instead of long explanations, and speaking with steady pacing instead of emotional rush. This signals emotional maturity. It shows control. It shows you aren't trying to impress, but connect with purpose. Oversharing does the opposite. Talking too much creates noise instead of connection. Explaining too much creates insecurity instead of trust. Filling silence creates discomfort instead of ease. But when you speak only what's needed, your presence becomes stronger than your voice. People remember you not because you talk constantly, but because you speak sharply. Practice. Use the 1 to 3 rule in every conversation. For every sentence you speak, pause and read the other person for a few moments. Notice their expression, tone, and body language. Respond only when you fully understand the situation, not when your impulse pushes you. This trains your mind to think before you speak. It makes your communication intentional instead of reactive. It shifts your presence from loud to commanding. Intentional speech isn't just about talking less, it's about speaking with substance. And someone who speaks with substance never needs to raise their voice to be heard. They draw attention naturally because they honor the weight of their words. Habit 4. Stop explaining yourself. The confidence that speaks without noise. You don't owe anyone a performance. You don't need to defend every choice you make. And nothing builds silent attractiveness faster than moving with certainty instead of justification. Most people give away their power by over-explaining. They hurry to justify where they're going, why they said no, why they changed their mind, why they picked a certain direction. They're afraid of being judged or misunderstood, so they talk endlessly. But the more you explain, the more unsure you appear. The more you defend your decisions, the more it looks like you doubt them. Silent attractiveness grows from quiet certainty. It's the calm energy of, "This is my decision," without a speech, without asking for approval. People feel that. They respect it. They are drawn to it because very few have it. Stoicism teaches that your choices are your own, not shaped by someone else's expectations. Epictetus said, "You are not responsible for what others think." When you stop defending every move, you live that truth, and others sense the firmness behind it. A person who rarely explains themselves projects three key qualities. They trust their own judgment, they value their own time, and they're not driven by the need to please. These traits make you immediately noticeable. You become harder to guilt, harder to manipulate, harder to drag into drama. People may not always agree with you, but they will always feel your strength. Here's the deeper truth. Over-explaining is a subtle form of self-betrayal. Every time you justify yourself to someone who hasn't earned that level of access, you weaken your authority. You teach others that your boundaries are flexible, that your decisions are negotiable, that your life must be defended like a courtroom argument. But when you shorten your explanations, your energy changes. "No, that doesn't work for me. I have other plans. I'm focusing on something else right now." Clear, calm, firm. No apologies, no essays. Practice. For the next 24 hours, use the one-sentence boundary rule. State your decision in a single clear sentence. Add no justification unless someone directly asks. If questioned, repeat your decision with the same calm tone, without adding layers. This strengthens your self-trust. It teaches your nervous system that you can stand firm without filling silence. And once you master this, you become someone others cannot easily sway. Silent confidence grows not from saying more, but from holding your ground with less. Habit 5. Stay calm when tested. The magnetism of emotional leadership. People show who they are when they're challenged, but you show your strength when you stay composed. Nothing makes you more silently attractive than refusing to get pulled into someone else's emotional chaos. Most people lose their power the moment they feel provoked. Someone jokes at their expense, they react. Someone challenges them, they explode. Someone tries to embarrass them, they hurry to defend themselves. But every outburst sends the same message: you can control me. And when your reactions are predictable, you lose presence, mystery, and authority. Silent attractiveness comes alive in moments of tension. When someone tests you and you don't react, you send a message louder than any words. It shows maturity. It shows restraint. It shows a level of inner power few ever reach. Stoicism teaches that challenges don't define you, your response does. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but your estimate of it." Calm people understand this. They see provocation not as an attack, but as a chance to demonstrate control. Staying calm doesn't mean ignoring emotions. It means managing them. It means refusing to copy someone else's chaos. It means choosing clarity instead of reaction. It means letting your composure speak louder than your anger. And here's the truth. People are naturally drawn to those who stay steady under pressure. Calmness signals competence. Calmness signals self-respect. Calmness signals leadership. It shows you're not easily shaken, not easily manipulated, not easily thrown off balance. This kind of steadiness is powerful. Think of two scenarios. In the first, someone provokes you and you react instantly. defensive, emotional, rushing to prove something. In the second, they do the same, but you pause, breathe, and respond with deliberate clarity. No urgency, no panic, no need to win. That second version of you is unforgettable. People remember the one who didn't break, didn't escalate, didn't lose themselves. Practice. Use the 4-second emotional break when someone tests you. Pause for 1 second, inhale for 1 second, exhale for 1 second. Choose your response intentionally. This small break disrupts impulsive reactions and restores authority over the moment. Anyone can stay calm when life is easy. Silent attractiveness is built when you stay calm when life isn't. Habit 6. Master your emotions. Because nothing is more attractive than self-control. Emotional discipline is a superpower. People trust you when you can regulate yourself, and nothing destroys silent attractiveness faster than emotional impulsiveness. Most people believe their emotions are uncontrollable waves that crash whenever something goes wrong. They get irritated fast, they take things personally, they react before thinking, they let fear, anger, jealousy, or insecurity take over, then wonder why their presence feels unstable or draining to others. But here's the truth. People are drawn to those who stay centered, especially in intense emotional moments. Stoicism teaches that emotions aren't enemies, they're signals. You're not meant to suppress them, but to understand them. When you feel something strongly, it's a moment to observe, not explode. And that quiet mastery creates a powerful form of magnetism, the kind that says, I am in control of myself. Most never reach this level of inner leadership. A person who governs their emotions becomes someone others look to for steadiness. They don't worry your reactions will be unpredictable. They don't fear sudden shifts in your mood. They don't feel like they must tiptoe around you. Instead, they feel stable because you are stable. This is incredibly attractive, not because it's flashy, but because it's uncommon. Emotional control isn't about being cold or distant. It's about responding instead of reacting. It's about feeling deeply but choosing wisely. It's about using emotion, not being ruled by it. Think about the last time someone stayed composed even while frustrated, calm even when provoked, steady even when overwhelmed. You remember them, right? Their discipline impressed you more than anything they could say. That's silent attractiveness, emotional strength expressed quietly and consistently. Practice. Use the STOIC method anytime you feel yourself slipping into emotional reactivity. S. Stop. Pause the moment, even for a single second. T. Take 3 slow breaths to reset your nervous system. O. Observe. Name the emotion. I feel anger, not I am angry. I. Interpret. Ask yourself, what is this emotion trying to teach me? C. Choose. Respond from your values, not your impulses. This simple method turns emotional chaos into clarity. It transforms tension into self-mastery. It reminds you that emotions are visitors, not rulers. When you master your emotions, you master your presence. And when you master your presence, you become quietly unforgettable. Habit 7. Set strong boundaries, because standards create silent attraction. People respect what you protect. Boundaries aren't walls, they're signals of self-worth. Nothing increases your presence more than knowing clearly what you will and won't allow. Most people avoid setting boundaries because they fear being disliked. They say yes, even when they're exhausted. They accept disrespect because they want to avoid conflict. They stretch themselves thin, hoping others will appreciate them. But the opposite happens. A lack of boundaries makes you seem unsure, overly available, and easy to influence, qualities that quietly weaken your presence. Silent attractiveness grows when you have clear standards. When your boundaries are firm, people feel your self-respect before you speak. They sense that your time, energy, and peace have value. and subconsciously, they begin treating you with the same respect you show yourself. Stoicism teaches that dignity is not demanded, it is upheld. A boundary is you saying, through action, I honor my values more than I fear your reaction. This kind of inner strength draws people in, even those who may never admit it. So what do boundaries look like? You don't respond instantly to disrespect. You don't chase anyone who gives you uncertainty. You don't apologize for having standards. You don't justify why your no is a no. You remove access when someone repeatedly crosses your lines. These behaviors send a quiet message. I take myself seriously, and the world adjusts accordingly. When you lack boundaries, people sense instability. When you have boundaries, they sense integrity. Boundaries act like social gravity. They communicate your value without a word. They make your presence feel more intentional, more refined, more rare. Think of someone you deeply respect. Do they let anyone waste their time? Do they tolerate inconsistency? Do they explain themselves endlessly? No, their standards speak for them, and that is why they are unforgettable. Practice. Use the three-line boundary system today. State your limit. This doesn't work for me. State your expectation. Here's what I need going forward. State your action. If this continues, I'll step back. Calm tone, no anger, no long explanations. Boundaries don't make you difficult, they make you authentic. And authenticity combined with self-respect is one of the strongest forms of silent attraction you can build. Habit 8. Don't chase, don't beg, don't compete. Let your energy move with purpose. Chasing destroys attraction. Begging destroys respect. Competing for attention destroys your inner power. Most people lose their silent attractiveness because they exhaust themselves trying to be chosen. They chase mixed signals. They beg for validation with over-effort. They compete for attention in places where their value should already speak for itself. This desperate energy pushes people away, not because you aren't worthy, but because you've drifted from your center. Silent attractiveness thrives when you stop running outward and pull your energy inward. When you stop trying to win people and instead align your life with your values, purpose, and peace, you become magnetic. People are naturally drawn to those who don't seek approval but stand firmly in who they are. Stoicism teaches that true freedom comes from detachment, letting go of what's outside your control. Other people's interest, effort, or consistency isn't your responsibility. Your responsibility is your character, discipline, and direction. And when you return to these, your presence becomes grounded and desirable. A person who doesn't chase feels mysterious. A person who doesn't beg carries dignity. A person who doesn't compete radiates natural confidence. They don't chase, they build. They don't beg, they invest in themselves. They don't compete. They rise by becoming better, not louder. This kind of self-contained energy makes people lean in. It naturally pressures others to rise to your level if they want space in your life. It sets an unspoken expectation, match my effort or move aside, and people feel that. Think about someone who guards their time, protects their peace, and moves with a quiet confidence. They don't force connections. They don't fight for relevance. They don't demand attention. They draw attention simply by staying aligned with who they are. Practice. Use the energy recall ritual today. 1. Write down 3 people or situations you've been chasing emotionally. 2. For each one, ask yourself, is this within my control? 3. Reclaim your energy by shifting your focus toward what you can control: your health, discipline, goals, habits, and self-respect. This ritual reminds you that your power expands when your energy stops leaking outward. Silent attractiveness isn't about being wanted, it's about being rooted. And when you stop chasing, stop begging, and stop competing, You become the kind of person others move toward without you making any effort. Habit 9. Act with purpose. Build a life that speaks for you without words. People trust actions more than speeches. They admire consistency more than promises. And nothing amplifies your silent attractiveness more than living a life shaped by intention, discipline, and direction. Most people talk endlessly about what they want: plans, goals, dreams, ambitions. But talking about a life is not the same as building one. Quietly disciplined people stand out because they don't announce their moves. They don't perform for the crowd. They don't seek validation for every step. They simply work, grow, and evolve without noise, without theatrics, without broadcasting every detail. Stoicism teaches that virtue is proven through action, not declarations. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Silent attractiveness grows from that principle. People are drawn toward those who show rather than tell, who build rather than boast. A purposeful person moves differently. They choose commitments with intention. They prioritize what matters. They follow through even when no one is watching. They are dependable, consistent, and focused on their mission. This creates an aura of reliability others feel instantly. People gravitate toward those who don't live in chaos. They respect those who keep promises, both to themselves and to others. They admire those who create a life instead of chasing applause. You don't need to brag. You don't need to explain your ambition. You don't need to convince anyone of your worth. Your results will speak for you. And quietly earned results are the most powerful of all. Purposeful action also builds emotional stability. When you're focused on your path, you no longer feel the urge to compete, compare, or prove anything. You're too busy becoming the person you're meant to be. This inward focus creates confidence, the kind that never needs to be announced. Think about the people who inspire you. Are they the ones who talk endlessly about what they might do, or the ones who move with intention even when they say little? True attraction comes from direction, not decoration. Practice. Use the daily minimums method today. Choose one physical habit for 10 minutes, one mental or skill habit for 10 minutes, one life-building habit for 10 minutes, and do them quietly. No posting, no announcing, no seeking applause, just action. A life built with purpose becomes naturally magnetic, and when your actions align with your values, your presence becomes unforgettable. Even in silence, silent attractiveness isn't a trick or a tactic. It's the natural result of a stable mind, disciplined habits, and a life aligned with your principles. When you speak with intention, move with calm energy, guard your boundaries, and act with purpose, people feel your presence long before they hear your story. You don't need to demand respect. Your behavior earns it. You don't need to chase people. Your character draws the right ones in. You don't need to prove your worth. Your consistency will reveal it over time. As you practice these 9 habits, something powerful happens. You stop trying to be attractive and instead become someone naturally magnetic, someone people trust, someone people admire, someone whose silence carries weight. If these habits resonated with you, leave a comment. Share this with someone who needs it and subscribe for more Stoic guidance. Affirmation to close your day. Silent confidence is my strength.